In this video we'll be talking about type tool and also how to select our fonts. So in order to add type to our design we need to head to type tool, and if you right click you will be seeing horizontal type tool, and you have vertical type mask tool and horizontal type mask tool. We're gonna be starting by regular type tool, selecting that one. Now we can be clicking anywhere to start typing. Now we need to be increasing our font size all the way maybe to 72. Now even at that size it's so small, we need to be increasing our size. So if we hover over that T we can be sliding that font size even for bigger scales. And by default Photoshop will be inserting that lorem ipsum, which is dummy text. We can be typing anything in here, maybe typography instead. And if we are done with typing we can be clicking that tick, or we can be pressing Command Escape to deselect, and we have our type added to a separate layer. We can be double clicking that thumbnail to re-edit our type. Now we have our type highlighted once again, so I'm gonna be clicking that tick. And here we have our font family, where we can be selecting, instead of light we can be selecting regular or even bold and so on. And we can be moving our type around, selecting our move tool and moving our type maybe to that area. Now let's say we need to be selecting another font, so we're gonna be pressing T on keyboard to access our type tool once again, and we will be getting type controls again in our control bar or in our properties panel in here. So I'm gonna be going to font family selector, clicking the drop down in here, and we can see fonts installed on our PC. Here are most recent fonts, and if we hover over any of them we can see how it's going to look like. And we have filtering options for our fonts, so instead we can be filtering them. Instead of all classes we can be clicking that one. We can be selecting either serif fonts or maybe sans serif font or even handwritten fonts. So if we select that one we can see only handwritten fonts that we can be choosing from, or we can select all fonts again, all classes. Then let's maybe add that font to our favorites, Media Pro and also maybe Arno Pro. Now we can be filtering our favorite fonts to quickly access them by clicking that star icon in here. Now we're gonna be seeing our favorite fonts to quickly access them, or we can be clearing that filter by clicking that star icon once again, or we can be looking for similar fonts clicking that icon. Now all these fonts in here are similar to Arno Pro Bold, and we can be disabling that filter by clicking that one. Also we can be downloading fonts from Typekit, or now it's called Adobe Fonts, by clicking that one in here to access Typekit. Now it's opening fonts.adobe.com, where we can be downloading fonts to our Adobe applications. That one was known as Typekit. Now Adobe is rebranding that one as Adobe Fonts. Now we are on Browse Fonts. You can be checking Typekit web fonts. If you are a web designer and you are looking for web fonts, you can be accessing them from here, or you can be filtering your fonts. Instead of seeing all fonts, maybe you're looking for sans serif font, so you can be checking that one. You will be getting only sans serif fonts. And also you can be looking for fonts maybe more for headings or paragraphs or even all. Or you can be filtering them by properties, maybe weight, width, contrast, and so on and so forth. So let's say we like that font in here and we need to add that to our Adobe Photoshop application. We can be activating that font. Now we have that one activated. We're gonna be pressing OK. We have 14 fonts were activated within that font. Going back to Photoshop and going to font selector. Now we can be typing our font name Basic Sans, where we can find all these 14 fonts, or we can be clicking that button in here to filter only those Typekit fonts or Adobe fonts. So if I click that one and maybe remove that type, Now we can see all these typekit fonts that I've been downloading before from Creative Cloud. Now let's clear that typekit filter, and you can see that these fonts are already clearly marked within your fonts. So you can see typekit next to each font, and some other fonts will be having O, which is open type font, and also we have true type fonts, and we have type fonts SVG, which are including emojis, and we have open type font with var, stands for variable fonts, and we're gonna be talking about them in another video. However, that's it for selecting your fonts, and I'll be seeing you in next one.